You asked me to tell you my story, but every time I tell you my story, I give away another little piece of myself. I will not tell you my story. I will tell you what I remember, what is burnt into my skull. My name is Musuma Mohebi. My number is 1269. Here my name is not important, only my number. I'm not a refugee, I'm a refugee applicant. I have been moved, unaccompanied woman, so I could be moved, away from the numbing emptiness of the tin sheds, cooking ovens in the day and ice caves at night. I'm one of the lucky ones. Asif, he has suffered. He used to remind me of my husband, intelligent and brave. One day he broke a fluorescent tube in the bathroom and started eating the glass. He had eaten glass, and their answer was to take him from tin sheds and put him in jail. People are surprised a human being can be reduced to that. 3 years in the tin sheds will do many things to a man or a woman. I remember the announcements from the loudspeaker all day, all night. What do they say? What do they mean? If they don't stop, I will go mad. People go mad. Some for real, some for fake. Going mad is the only way of getting out from behind this razor wire. The other way is dying. I'm not scared of dying anymore. I'm only scared of going mad. Not to know. It terrifies me. I cannot lose myself. It's all I have left. No one should go through this. Do you know how desperate you have to be to get on a leaking boat with 400 others? I remember jumping into the water, holding on to my son, people jumping on top of us, my son's hand slipping from my... No. I will not speak of that. I miss my dignity. Everything they say in this country is a lie. I remember thinking that outside in this country it's always so hot, but inside, people are cold. They have no hearts. The sun has burnt it from their chests. They don't care if we die. But the voice did care. It was a very hot day. Someone said there was a bus just outside. We could hear a voice. A woman's voice calling to us from behind the fence. We know you have suffered. We welcome you. When I heard this, I was ashamed. These people are not cruel. They have a heart just like mine. The soldiers who pulled me from the water were from this country. Then I remember other soldiers, and the night I stood in front of my house and I watched as I have seen how people kill in my country, and I will not go back there. Today, this morning, it was very hot. One of the guards, Sandra, she brought us some extra water and a rag to wipe our foreheads. She said tomorrow she'll bring a nice ribbon or some flowers to try and cheer us up. She calls me Zoomy. So funny here how they add Y to everything. I remember another guard back in the tin sheds, an old man called Tony. He didn't say much. One day I was crying and I just couldn't stop. He said, "Don't cry, love. You don't understand it. It's just the election." What type of human beings must we be that a man can win an election because he promised to keep us out of this country? Do I need a document to prove that my husband was murdered? I will not get angry anymore. Anger will only destroy me, eat me up from the inside, and I'm the only one left. I will not go mad. The other night I lay awake on my bed. I thought of my friends in the tin sheds. I wonder if they heard the voice behind the fence. I don't sleep. If you sleep, you dream. And my dream is always the same. I wake up, and I'm not in the tin sheds anymore. It's my old house. In my old country, the house is strangely quiet. I walk out on the street. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful, clear morning. The street is deserted. No cars, no traffic, and deadly quiet. No sound at all. And then I see him. A little boy. He's groping along the footpath. His tiny little hands feeling his way through the dirt. And then I notice them coming out of their houses, young couples, older men, women, the little girl from next door, they too have their arms out in front of them, groping, feeling, crawling out into the street, banging into telephone poles, stumbling against the curb, and then I realise they're all blind. Everyone in the city is blind except me. I go back into the house calling for my husband. I know he's in the bedroom. When I find him on the floor, slowly feeling his way along the carpet, and he's calling my names softly, Masuma. And I stop just in front of him and I look down. That's what I remember. That's my story.
Thank you, Jann.